I think it's good to discuss identity with people because, like, yeah, exactly. But like the same thing goes with like learning about how other people identify and prefer to be identified. Like it's uh like at first it's awkward, and like you said, it's like some people, like, it's you try and tread lightly, and there's like, it's a little awkward at first, but like it shouldn't be awkward. Like like when I first started getting into this discourse, like I think when, like, unfortunately 4 or 5 years ago, when it was like, oh, we're gonna, all these genders, like, yeah, I had never really thought about how to approach people that I may not know how they identify. Um, and the first couple times it was awkward. But now it's like, just go in like, hey, how do you identify? Like, no one's gonna get mad. I mean, they really shouldn't. You're asking a question. Hey, how do you identify? How do you prefer to be talked to? Yep, 11 o'clock. I'm just giving myself a little bit of extra time too, because I'm probably gonna have to end up taking one of Oni's roles. Yeah, and I get that. I've had that happen before too. And like, to me, I don't think that's a person asking the question is in the wrong. I think that's more of the person responding to it should understand that that's a question, like, that they should be comfortable answering. Like, okay, I'll put it this way, and I know this doesn't apply to everyone, but like, I have purple hair. I am covered in tattoos. I fucking occasionally will go out with my wife and wear like a dress, and like, I think if you are going to be like in that kind of lifestyle, like, you kind of mildly have to be prepared for those questions. Hey, take care, Tyus. Oh, I'm not worried. Honestly, after a Windows update, it'll run fine. It just gets really cranky after, running for whatever. I probably haven't turned off my computer in a week. No. No, my face is too ugly for tattoos. Yeah, so like, kind of like mid-range gaming laptops are in like, they're starting to hit like a really good price point. No, Oni is in Spain for the next 2 weeks. No, I'm not making a meme either. He's actually in Spain for the next 2 weeks. Oh, it's okay. I have 3 monitors and a TV that acts as a 4th monitor. Because my day job requires me to look at like electrical drawings and blueprints. So it's very nice to not look at like a 24-inch monitor and instead throw it on like a 50-inch TV that's a couple feet away from me. Yeah, dude, easy anti-cheat. Like, that's another thing that I really wish wasn't attached to Elden Ring or pretty much any game that I play, in all honesty, because that makes so many issues for no goddamn reason. Oh, but those who don't know what this is, just because I am not ready to fucking dive into voice acting yet. This is Fallout London, which was the really highly anticipated massive overhaul for Fallout 4 that came out, I want to say 2-3 weeks ago. And you know what? It's been a pretty tremendous experience. given the amount of difficulties and kind of struggles I had with some of my previously heavily modded Fallout 4 playthroughs, this has been fucking chef's kiss, baby. Yeah, you got like real fucking bad eyes though. Like my eyes are bad, but like a different kind of bad. Is it free? Yes. The mod pack is faux free. They even have a built-in down patcher for Steam that basically down patches it to like one of the last stable version, like known stable before God Howard's completely unnecessary update. And if you use Mod Manager, you can just have it as a like a separate install. Or profile rather, I think is how Mod Manager runs it. I just wanted to support the team that spent literally 5 years working on it and then an extra 3 months because, you know, Todd Howard strikes again. And they had a sale going on GOG for Fallout 4 again. But it was like the Game of the Year version, but also like it just was down patched to the correct version. The only thing you may need to add would be not the script extender. I think it's the script compiler. And the other thing is potentially buff out 4, which for some reason in conjunction those two prevent like random crashing. But I think on the last installer from GOG, it actually has those bundled into it and already implemented. Yeah. Yeah, Steam you would down patch, which is mildly annoying in the sense that you kind of have to either set up separate profiles with Nexus, or not Nexus. I'm with Mod Manager 2. That would probably be the easiest way. Yeah, I really dove headfirst into modding this year. While I haven't like done any of it myself, like making my own mods, because it's not my background, and I am, as the kids would say, quite dumb. I have learned a lot about interactions and why stuff does what it does and how mods work in different games. I even got comfortable enough to fuck around with like color configuration for stuff and clothing mods in Cyberpunk, which was kind of an enlightening process. I need to find the fish. I don't remember where the fish is, but I forgot that I have... Do I have sardines? Yes, I do. Okay. I just don't remember where she is. Or it is, or whatever. Somewhere floating around here, there's a fish. On which, in Fallout, or I assume Fallout, because traditionally Cyberpunk is level capped. Which, by the way, is very interesting. If you raise the if you raise the level cap in Cyberpunk past 60, the NPCs aren't scripted to have inventory or refresh inventory, which is an interesting, I don't want to call it an oversight, but like it's weird that they were scripted to only do that to match player level to a certain level. I don't know. It was just like a very interesting like thing I've learned. I think a lot of it and like my interest in it this year was sparked by like how shitty game devs are treated and like me just straight up not understanding what game development actually entails and like realizing that it is incredibly thankless. It is way too much fucking hard work and the average consumer just doesn't give a shit and they're like, fuck you, where's my game? Not understanding that game dev is a fucking nightmare and all of your favorite games are literally held together by spit, duct tape, and fucking hopes and dreams.
Is that my air-breathing aid? Did you get the tin?
Yeah. It only tracks player level to the max level.
Ah, marvelous! I hope it did not put you out too much.
Oh, they fixed the fish.
Was that an attempt at a pun?
Oh, you have a name now.
Oh dear. You know I'm named after a mullet fish, right? A cod joke applies as much as a monkey joke to you. You call this humor? Please. Please stop. Oh no, it's not stopping. Gods below, that was a bad one.
I thought it was Krilliant. By the way, this is what it's like when y'all make stupid fucking puns at me all day and it just doesn't stop.
Is there really no end to these dreadful puns? You should be ashamed of yourself. Finally! Be a good human and pull the ring piece open before popping them in the water. Perfect! These will make a most excellent bait. Amongst other things. Here is your reward.
Oh, thank
I'll
you.
let you in on a little aquatic secret. As one who has swum to... There is always...
What did I... Oh, hey, that's an RE4 reference. Hell yeah. Yeah, and like that's the thing, like I am a big fan of New Vegas, which is another Obsidian product. And I am one of the rare people that a normal playthrough fresh install of New Vegas, 0 crashes. 0 crashes. Works perfectly fine. For some other people, even with the same exact setup, crashes left and right, no matter what they do. And it's, you know, I get it. Oh, New Vegas is probably the best out of any of them, in all honesty. I think in terms of being a pure RPG, it is the peak. You know, like, what better introduction to a world, a system, than just, here's your character, here's your stats, here's the world, go have fun. Like, it just does not get better than that. This likely unlocks later somewhere else. So, the Westminster Underground key. Oh yeah. Isn't KOTOR getting a remake or a remaster? One of the two? Alright. This for later.
The way I see it, we start by my old arrow.
Oh?
The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane.
Yes, Archie, you know what? Fine.
I'm
gonna take us to the damn airplane, and then we'll Archie, and then we'll do some voice acting. Goddamn. Archie's been bugging me about this for days at this point. Nope. You've been here longer than an hour. Yeah, you know, I remember reading about this. Is that, yeah, currently not much is known about it.
The way I see it, we start by my old aeroplane.
Okay, Archie, here. We're at your old aeroplane. And I'm not falling to my death. This kid is so damn needy.
The way I see it, we start
Archie,
by my old aeroplane.
we're at your damn airplane.
The way I see it,
Please.
we start by my old
Please, Archie. Stop.
Then just take a tour of all the places I've owned.
Archie, why are there dryads in now?
Yeah. If I can see them all again, maybe I can figure something out. If ever there was a place I called home, it has to be this, grounded Sora. I dream of the sky, sitting in that cockpit, right over there.
I am preparing for the worst here.
Looks like someone's sitting in there. They don't look so good. Oh, and they're looking right at us. I don't think they're happy we're here. It's
Yeah, that's what I. Good news, they're weak to fire.
all right, traveling companion. I've got a question for you. Yeah. You're the only person I know not trying to capture me, murder me, beat me up, experiment on me.
Listen, you gotta play games.
Take my tickets, trick me, beat up my friends. Well, you're my only. Then what else is there? And don't that sound like us? Damn right we are. I've always wanted an older brother.
I love that I have a
Lucky, really.
torch
Most
just
people
right
get to
at him.
choose their family. Before either of us get too sentimental, I guess home does.
Interesting. You get perks from companions. 20% pickpocket chance. Master and 20%
Stay your own
damage.
Other folks like it
Interesting.
moving. Like dryads. Yeah, they're all right. I just want to grab something.
No, I agree. Game fatigue is real. Alright, well, Archie's gonna grab his thing. Let's get ready to do some voice acting. Far Harbor's interesting. I would highly, highly recommend it. I also played through it with Frost, which was rough. because you basically end up in Far Harbor with no equipment, no stim packs, and you die. Oh. All right, let's round up the rest of the goobers and get ready to do some voice acting. How does one get